Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to the Adventures with Noel series where we are opening up 5 different advent calendars day by day. Don't forget, we also have our regular unboxings later in the day at 2 p.m. Pacific, so hopefully you will be able to join me for both every day from December 1st through the 25th, and then you will have daily videos until the end of the year. Probably starting January 1st, we'll go back to every other day. Just, I might need a little break. I don't have that many boxes, and 2 videos a day is a lot for everybody. But today we are featuring the Martha Brook Advent Calendar. This is the one that I pre-ordered the earliest. It was available back in May. That is for a variety of reasons. Mostly there were some scammers out there, unfortunately, last year who were masquerading as this beautiful Advent calendar, which kind of has a different design every year. It is personalized, as you can see on the front. It does say Noel's 24 days of stationery. They even got the umlaut, but it is just a beautiful kind of keepsake box. It's like a small shoe box, I would say, but definitely great for storing your Christmas treasures or stationery items. Some of the items from this box, well, all of the items from this box would definitely fit inside. Or if you're someone like me who likes to keep your Christmas cards that you've received from people each year and then kind of look through them again when it's time to decorate for the next year, this would be a fabulous box for that. But inside, now the box, by the way, was 115 pounds and 95 pence, which comes out to, with the shipping, it was $187.25. It sold out very early. She did do a few extra little giveaways, but again, it takes a lot of time to print these. Obviously, think of each of one of these little envelopes essentially requires gold foil printing on all the outside edges, and then of course someone has to fold them, then put them inside, and then of course they are doing that personalized cover on all of these as well. So it does take a lot of time and effort, but I do think the end result is lovely. Some of you are saying that you're going to use these to store note cards. That's a great idea. I will probably get rid of these individual little envelopes and, like I said, use the bigger box for some storage in the future. So we are, like I said, on day number 8. It is really striking on the dark green, so you can kind of see there is that little house image. And then on this side we have the skaters with the tree and the more houses, like the other side of the lake. I kind of imagine this like village where it's like surrounding a lake. But essentially that comes out to $7.80 per day. There are just 24 days, so basically if you include the customs, which they did kind of work that into the price of the box, I didn't have to pay any additional customs like I have on some of our regular subscription boxes and one of our other advent calendars this year because of the end of the de minimis tax exemption or tariff exemption. So I didn't have to pay anything extra when this got shipped to me internationally from the UK, but I did have to pay for international shipping, and so that's why I bumped it up to like 132 pounds or so. But that means I am including that shipping, of course, in the cost of each day. So the cost of each day, a little under $8. They don't necessarily have a reported value for each day or the box in its entirety like some boxes do, but I always just like to keep that in mind because advent boxes, it's not necessarily about value the way it can be for a regular quarterly or monthly subscription box for me. It's very much about the experience, about the anticipation and the fun and the presentation of something that you get to open up for 24 to 25 days in a row. I just think that is such a special sort of mini ritual within the holiday rituals that we all have. But I do still want to feel like I'm not spending exorbitantly on that experience and that I am getting value and useful, beautiful, delicious items in those boxes. So let's open up and see what we got in here. Luggage tag. This is funny because it actually really matches another luggage tag in terms of color that I have, but I do admire how plain this is. Oh, and this is a personalized item. This is so exciting. So I don't think that we've had any other personalized items so far in this box. We had the notepad, we had a pen, an ink pad, the garland. The garland was really fun, wasn't it? The pen clip, Christmas cards, and then this is finally another, oh my goodness, Can you see that it's engraved in there? Not like embossed because it's not raised, but it does say NMN, which those are my initials. They do ask you for that detail when you sign up for the box. There we go. You can see it. Very subtle, very simple. It's kind of funny that it didn't come in one of the blue boxes, right? Because we have these blue boxes and it would have matched so perfectly. But it came in the dark green, so I do like that. That's really lovely. And then it just has like the regular card inside that you can fill out yourself. It's very flexible. I don't think it's real leather. No, it's definitely not. It's like a faux leather, but it does have a nice texture to it. And I probably would only use this on my carry-on luggage, honestly, that occasionally just has to get checked, because I would hate for this to get ruined. But I love that little monogram on there. That's so cool. Okay. That kind of makes up for yesterday's gift, which I thought was a little lackluster, to be honest. All right, let's move on from our Martha Brook calendar onto my French country home. As some of you know, 8 is my lucky number for a variety of reasons. So I always have high hopes for day number 8. Day number 8 is the biggest box we've had, the biggest drawer we've had so far from my French country home. I do love that like ornament and fern design there, with some holly there. So that's like high hopes. But then you look inside and you're like, oh, it's not that big, but they did need to put this item, because it's kind of long, on the diagonal. Let's see what we've got. This looks like, oh, okay. It's a plumping lip serum from Day Plus. It said it is made in France. It is 15 milliliters. It is very plain packaging. I almost thought it was Tokyo Milk for a second because of the brown, but no. That would be very strange, because that's the whole thing with my French country home, is we get luxury French goods and brands. Let me go ahead and try to carefully open up this, because these are high-priced items. Does that have a sticker? Is that why it's not? Yes. I'm about to rip it because there was actually a sticker there that was preventing me from opening it. It's always funny to me because a lot of the times boxes like this, like cosmetic items, they will have a little sticky over the flap of one end, but not like the bottom end, as if we couldn't just go through the bottom. This one, it looks like there's one on each end. Okay, and I still messed up the box a little bit. By the way, if you do happen to participate in the multiple choice quiz that comes towards the end of this series, you will be entered, no matter how many you get wrong or right. Everybody who completes and participates in the quiz, as long as you answer the questions, will get an entry into the giveaway. But those who are in sort of the higher percentiles will get more entries, right? So if you get a perfect score, some years you get 3 points or 3 entries. Some years you get 5 entries. It just kind of depends on the bell curve. But no matter what, if you fill it out and, it's like 20 questions, multiple choice, super easy, you guys, then you can be entered to win, and you might receive some items from these boxes. You might get some items from the other boxes. You might get some items that I purchased to put into your giveaway boxes. You never really know. You just never really know, you guys. But if you ever do get a box from me any time of year and the box itself is a little bit torn, that's why. It's something I struggle with. I don't know about this very brown packaging. I guess it's kind of fancy. It's just a lip serum by Day Plus. Let's see. It doesn't have like a ton of info. I'm wondering if it's just got that sort of angled, that angled lip. I don't smell anything, which might be nice. A plumping lip serum. It says that it has SPF 30 and peptides. I'll have to look it up because it doesn't say, it does say some info here, but I'll have to look up the brand because, I guess that's the ingredients. It just says plumping contains a peptide known to boost collagen synthesis. And then it protects from UVA and UVB because it is SPF 30, which is good for the lips. All right. Okay. So we'll have to look up Day Plus and see. Should I look it up now? I know some of you are like, no, don't look it up now. I'm like, well, sometimes I like to look up stuff. Day Plus. I've never even heard of that brand. Have you guys heard of that brand? Lip plumping serum. Just Day Plus is such a kind of bland name. Lip plumper serum. I see so many different ones, but I don't see Day Plus. Day Plus Lip Plumping Serum. I do see an AI overview, always so unhelpful. I see it in a different package, so that's a very different white package, but it also says SPF 30. Maybe it normally comes in a different size. Oh, we've got clear gloss. Maybe that's because that one wasn't the plumping. So maybe the plumping is a different color. Let's see. Accepte. I'm accepting all of the issues, all of the things. Okay, I found the brown one. I found the brown one. This is the SPF 30 with peptides, plumping brown gloss with a warm and delicious finish. So I guess maybe it has color? Interesting. I don't want to try it quite yet. Chocolate gloss treatment with a buildable finish hydrates, plumps, and protects while enhancing the lips with a warm shade. Ideal for enhancing all skin tones from the lightest to the darkest. Well, that appeals to me much more. It says it's a glossy, buildable, irresistible chocolate shade. Okay. That seems much more appealing to me. Okay, and they're showing the before and after. Frequently asked questions. I see very many French reviews, which my French is not that good for me to try to translate those for you on the fly. I was trying to find a price on that. Oh, $42 because it's on sale right now. The normal price of this is $56. I'm much more excited about it if it's really this buildable brown color. But that's what it looks like on the site, because there's definitely that white one, which was the clear, and then there was the brown, and then what's the other color? It does say there's another one. That one is just glitter all over. Ooh. Okay, well, the buildable brown sounds great. High value, too. High value. Wouldn't have ever known, though. So sometimes I do wish that they would include a little bit more information than just the list of items, but I guess they figure you can look it up. Which I will. Fine. All right. We're on to Simply Hosted. Nice big box for day number 8. Hooray. We love a big box. Ooh, I destroyed that number 8. Just destroyed it. I didn't check and see because I do have a list for this one. Ooh, okay. This is a fun, like, gourmet company that we do get in a lot of subscription boxes. Look at that. I wish it was that. It's from Rustic Bakery. But look at the image they included of their amazing charcuterie board. Well, this is like more than a charcuterie board. It's got like cheese and grapes and crackers. But they gave us these organic sourdough flatbreads. Now, who knows how many of mine came disintegrated because, you know, by the time she packed everything very well. It's just not this box, not the Simply Hosted box that she sent to me, but the other day, you guys, I think it actually was my FabFitFun box. I heard something thunk outside my door, and I think that the delivery person like literally chucked it up on the stairs and it hit my door and the whole corner of the box was crushed. I'm like, that's how good it cares. I'm like, I know I'm a pain because I have stairs to my door where they drop the packages, but like, you guys, you can't toss the package. Anyway, and I have high hopes. Those look pretty whole, but those are like so good. So good. I mean, there is something about a fancy cracker. But this goes with what we just got from her. We got that mustard and we got like the dipping bowls. You could put some nice soft cheeses. Ugh. I am like so in the mood for just me and my husband having a charcuterie board snack dinner. Snack dinner is so fun. So this is like actually instructions. They're like how to build a rustic cheese board. Cheese. Chèvre, brie, blue cheese, Gouda. Love, 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 love. Charcuterie, sliced prosciutto, dry cured salami, and pâté. I can skip the pâté. Accompaniments, figs, berries, grapes, olives, pickles, dried fruit and nuts, jams, and honeys. And don't forget to add your favorite Rustic Bakery products, sourdough flatbread and bites, and artisan crisps. Oh, that looks so good. Maybe a little drizzle of hot honey. Some hot honey, baby. All right, moving on. That was a good one. Like simple, not a super high value, but delish, and very happy to have it. All right, Canyon Hollow. Ooh, Canyon Hollow. Good thing there were handles. Love that number 8 on there. Just a simple little two colors of ribbon to give it a little zhuzh. We got our pretty red and white snowflake wrapping paper. What is this? What is this? Oh, this feels heavy. Maybe this is another coaster. Because remember, we got a coaster the other day and I was like, one coaster? All right. We got a lot of paper. Paper galore. Oh, I think we got a coaster, my friends. Sweet. I mean, I should know better than to doubt Teresa. I should know. But goodness gracious, I was like, are you going to give me one coaster? All right, so this is kind of part of the same series. If you remember, the last one, I believe, was A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, maybe. This one is E.T.A. Hoffman's Nutcracker. Oh, and with illustrations by Marie Sendak. And there we go. We've got the Nutcracker. And yes, it's that same sort of stone coaster with the little cork feet. Okay, we're feeling a little bit better now. We got another coaster. I do wish the coasters had been paired together as one gift. I don't know that they necessarily need to be spread out over multiple days. I'm hoping, though, that we do get 4, like, so it feels like a full set, but then that takes up 2 more days. Maybe we could have spread out the coasters as like 2 and 2. But having the coasters take up 4 of your 25 days, I don't know, you know. Like, also, we are getting into day 8, so I might be having my holiday events and want my full set of coasters out at this point. Okay, and then we have one last item from Grabie. Cute little building this time around. I think we are due for another project. Yes, we are on to project number 3. Project number 3 will cover days 8 through 12. Oh, and we have to, the font is small, yes, but also it's yellow on a blue background, so it's a little tricky. From day 8 to 12, the project offers vibrant, oh, I can't tell you all these things. It's all spoilers. So the project is called Doodle Up the Season. Doodle Up the Season, my friend. And this is, so that's 5 days worth. 5 days worth is going to be this project number 3. 5 days of project number 3. This is cute, though. It's a little mini marker pad. I don't know why they call it a marker pad. It's just, it's so cute. It does say Grabie on the front, and it's like engraved in there, which that doesn't make me super happy. It's just like, it's cute, though. I don't know why it's marker, though. Maybe the pages are thick enough for markers, so it's not going to bleed through. It does feel like pretty thick paper, but it says Doodle Up the Season, so I guess it's just to, like, you know, we've gotten a lot of fun paint pens and glitter pens and things, so maybe you're just supposed to do your samples in your doodle pad here. It's a really pretty green. I wish they hadn't put Grabie right there on the front. On the back would have been fine. It does kind of have that like velvety texture, almost like a suede, so it is pretty cute. Great to have in your purse. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know that I consider that, ooh, sorry about the focus, you guys. I don't know that I consider that like a project, though, having a doodle pad. I don't know. I like that they're categorizing it as projects, but I don't know that I count that one. We'll see. What does it say on the back? On the back it says, oh, there's a tutorial for doodling? Okay, well, you know, we'll check it out later. All right, so we got our monogrammed luggage tag. We got our fancy, maybe buildable chocolate lip plumping serum, our organic sourdough flatbread, our Nutcracker second of 2 so far coasters, and then this cute little notepad. My favorite is definitely going to be this, even though this is not like my like color. It doesn't even match my luggage, but I just love that it is personalized. That really adds to the value of the box, of the item, in my opinion. And maybe the plumping lip serum. Like, it's not like a thing I usually use, but I'm intrigued by it. Oh, and these. These are always a favorite. I have a lot of favorites today. Let me know what yours were in the comments below. I'll see you later this afternoon for our regular unboxing, and I'll see you here tomorrow for day number 9.